Go.
Howdy, everyone.
Hey guys, welcome Troy. Glad to see you in here.
Hey, Troy Sutton. Sorry, I got to focus in on them words. I can't see.
Yep, we're out here in the shop. Tina's going to do a little epoxy. We figured we wouldn't punish everybody by making y'all watch us cook dinner again. So instead, she's going to play with some epoxy.
I figure I could do it while we're sitting here chatting.
Hey James, welcome in.
So I need to get some chess pieces made. So I'm going to pour those. May as well multitask if I can.
Not your strongest suit though.
Not my strongest suit.
So, also, we're trying something a little bit different here. We're not only on YouTube, but we're also trying Facebook. So,
His idea.
Yeah, I forgot to tell Tina till like 2 minutes before we went
Right.
live. I had this set up. When I set it up for tonight, and hey, Evelyn, welcome in, and Luna. So, but yeah, we're going to try doing both Facebook and YouTube at the same time, see how well this works for us. So,
oh boy.
I've got the chat overlay up because I don't know how well, if everybody will be able to see everybody's comments. Reverend Dream here. Okay.
Well, welcome in, Reverend Dream.
So I don't know how well the chat will carry over without it. So we're doing the overlay. Plus, I like being able to see later on what the chat was. So, but yeah. Well, so far we've had a pretty busy weekend.
Yeah, it's only Saturday. I took yesterday off and we have run nonstop.
A couple of videos of what we've been doing will be coming out here, but just a little sneak peek. We went to...
Well, I did post some shorts. They might get some idea that we went somewhere odd.
Yeah, went to livestock auction yesterday.
Exotic.
Yeah, it was an exotic livestock auction. We did pick us up a couple items.
And they turned out to be a lot of work the first night. Mm-hmm. A whole lot of work.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's definitely been interesting. I'm not on Facebook live stream, but yeah, it looks like Reverend Dream's the only one coming in off of Facebook right now. So, but it looks like this way y'all can see each other's comments, so that's good. I'll still give you a poke. But what did you get? We got, should we tell them or make them wait till the video?
Sure, because I want them to help me name them.
Oh, yeah.
Give them some ideas.
Well, let's see here. We got a male and a female, peach golden pheasants.
And one got away last night.
We got it back, luckily.
I don't know how.
Dale, welcome in, brother.
Hi, Dale. But it was crazy. Trying to get it out of the box that we bought them into the pen that we had just finished building. Well, the little house that we built. The pen isn't finished yet. And it got away from me. And yeah, they fly. Like I said,
very well.
Very well. And our coon dog is apparently a good bird dog.
Hey, Radio Jonesy, welcome in.
Hey, Jonesy. And he caught it. Eric screamed at him, and
I threw my phone at the dog to keep the dog off from getting. That's why
I missed that part.
Yeah. Well, I was on the wrong side of the barbed wire fence, and that was the only thing I had. All I could see was that dog eating that bird.
That expensive bird.
Yeah, very expensive bird. Oh my
gosh. And he yelled at us to go, and I think me and Jamie both rolled underneath the barbed wire fence, laid down and rolled. And I found his phone. I happened to see, hey, there's a light there, and found his phone and picked it up, and I thought it was Jamie's. And that holler that went down was about like this. Mm-hmm. Every step was loose rocks, and we pretty much just would step and slide about 10 feet.
Hey, pre-retirement days, welcome in.
Howdy. So, yeah, then Jamie made it to the bottom of the holler first, and he
He
had an
called
extra
SOB
shirt
in.
on, and took it off and threw it over that bird and caught it. As he leaped, and I thought he went right on top of the bird, and I thought, oh no, it's squished.
Hey, Barry, welcome in. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
oh,
20 minutes later, after we climbed out of the holler,
yeah.
the bird
Dale,
was still alive.
I definitely said some choice words,
Oh,
and
did
I'm
he
pretty
ever.
sure they was worse than SOB.
Like I said, I still just am shocked that that bird flew away and we caught it and got it back.
Yeah, it was crazy. Because I just seen it and it leave her hand, and I'm like, no, except for a lot louder than that. Hey,
And actually, that part I'm going to make a
Jesse.
short of because,
Hey, Helvita, welcome in.
hey, Ovita. Jessie was recording, and I think as the bird got away from me, she dropped the phone. But yeah, there's no choice words in that one other than yelling, no! But it was something. It was quite a night.
Yeah, it was.
We were exhausted.
Yeah, after we got done climbing out of that holler, getting the birds in their cages, and we spent way more money on those birds than what we planned on. So
Some of the others, they were saying 2 times the money and 4 times the money. Well, they didn't say that on the ones we bought. So we're like, hey, yeah, no, we were wrong.
yeah, so we spent twice what we thought we was spending, and
We definitely didn't want him to get away or the dog to eat it.
yeah, but they're yearlings. Hopefully, we can get them laying some eggs, and maybe we can sell some later.
Especially since
Get
they
our money
lived to
back.
20 some years.
Yeah,
I've not found a lot of videos on golden peach pheasants.
Mm-mm.
Very few. And what I have found are 7 and 8 years old. So it might be quite the learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
I got a picture. I kind of got a picture there. I ain't opening that cage again just yet. So once we get the top all built on and everything, other than to go in and get them fed and watered, yeah.
Right now, they got plenty of room where they're at. Rudy Fern and Autism Homestead, welcome in.
Welcome in, Rudy.
Um,
Might be easier
see
to
if she
go
can-
back. Trying to dig out pictures.
she's not very good with finding stuff on here.
I'm not very good at finding stuff anywhere.
That's true too. She left off 9.
Hmm?
Oh, I was just reading back through the comments.
So, you may have to go over there with that in front of there. It's not a very good picture, but yeah, they're still pretty small.
Yeah, not the best picture. We'll get better pictures and videos of them later. Their beautiful. My uncle used to raise them. God rest his soul. So can't ask him anything.
Oh,
But yeah, it's definitely going to be a learning experience. We was actually after chickens, and those came up, and she got in kind of interested, which we was tucked. You couldn't even get in there. I guarantee there's people there. That
I had
was
to jump
sitting.
through and say, here.
They had to have been there at least 3 hours early, and just to even get in the building to sit down. So when we finally got us able to work in there, there wasn't a whole lot of room. We was kind of stuck off in a corner, and she kind of perked her ears up when they was doing it. So, Tina, male and female, yes, Evelyn, we got a male and female.
So I want name suggestions. Then once we get suggestions, which I got a couple that I like, but I wasn't sure, and I wanted to hear what you guys thought. And then we're going to let our members vote on it.
Mm-hmm. So everybody get thinking of some ideas and stuff, and when we do get a video out on them, everybody post your suggestions in the comments on the what was laying hens bringing. Dale, we did not stay long enough.
We wanted to get out of there.
We got because we was
Eric
there.
didn't even get to watch the camels.
No, we was wanting to stay for the whole thing, but like I said, there was people were not giving up their seats for nothing, and we was shoved back over in the corner. So we got there and got the pheasant spot, and we paid and left because you just it wasn't comfortable at all where we was at because we were both leaning way over, and I couldn't see anything.
There was people from way off. We did get to meet a famous What did you do?
Why did that do that?
I don't know if a famous, but a big YouTuber from Oklahoma, Cassie with Walker Farm Fam was there. Got to talk to her. So that was pretty cool.
But yeah, so we did not stick around and see what was going on. Um,
I told you I didn't multitask very well. I was supposed to split that up before I colored it.
ruh-roh, Raggy.
So I'm going to have a whole bunch of white. Might just make all white there.
Okay. So Tina, send me a pic and I will give you some names. Well, like I said, we're going to do a video on them later as well. Highway and freeway. And so that way y'all can see them a little bit better and everything.
Fly away and dog food's what they almost were.
Yeah, one of them anyways. So, but yeah, we'll get a video posted up on them and everything, and everybody post your suggestions on it. So keep an eye out on it. And then today we went
It was a
to,
bust.
yeah, we went to a consignment auction up north of Goodman, and we was actually
Missouri.
going, yeah,
Not everybody here's from Missouri, dear.
Goodman, Missouri, in McDonald County, southwest corner of the state of Missouri. Anywho, so they had a couple brush hogs, and they had a 6 foot and a 7 foot. And I was wanting to get
Either one, really.
either one, really. I was really wanting the 7 footer, but I was going to take the 6 footer if I could. I don't care. And they started out that 6 footer at 1,300. It dropped to 12, and then sold for
13 or 13.25, something like that.
Yeah, so that was out of
We're
my
like,
price
nope,
range.
we're out.
So we're still shopping. We did get a drill press though, for
Nice one.
yeah, pretty decent little.
Way bigger than our
For-
little tabletop one over
Yeah.
here.
So it was only $70. So it wasn't a complete bust, but as far as what was actually needing and wanting, it was a bust. So but yeah, we've been busy.
And then it took us a while to get out of the auction. People don't like
Yeah.
to park nicely.
There was no room in there. Well, and it was, I mean, they had a fairly decent area, but that place was also packed. And Tina dribbled epoxy on her. Good job. Hey, Lori.
It's
Hey, Scotty, welcome in.
I haven't said hi to very many people. Sorry, guys. Hi, everybody.
But yeah, it's been quite a busy weekend, and we still got a lot of stuff we got to finish getting done this weekend yet.
Got to finish that bird pen.
We got storms possibly rolling in, which it looks like those keep dwindling in intensity and chances of getting here. So we might get lucky on that one. So, but we do need the rain, but I also need to get a bunch of stuff done too, and all that stuff's outside.
That's the way it always works.
Mm-hmm. It's been windy, so yeah, we figured today we're just going to keep this one to an hour, and that way we can get some other stuff done as soon as the live's over with before it gets dark out. And so I need to get that drill press off the trailer and brought into the shop and get the trailer dropped. We was going to go to another auction tomorrow, but I think we're going to just pedal around here and get some stuff done that we needed to here. So everybody's still just saying hi to each other. Tina's over here pouring epoxy for her little chess pieces. She's got stuff on her chessboard. I can't grab it. And
pick it up, or you can move them off.
See if I can get this without making a mess or knocking Tina in the head.
Oh, don't do that.
It might knock some sense into you. But here's chess checkerboard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the pieces off.
I don't play chess, so yeah. Which our son plays chess, but we don't know how. So we're gonna play checkers.
I played chess in, I think, junior high was the last time I ever played chess.
How many years ago was that?
A couple of years. Well, since you've been in high school.
He's funny. Oh.
There we go. And then if you tip it, it gets more black. But that turned out pretty cool. not quite what we was looking for, but I think I like the end results better than what she was planning on originally. And then she's got these little chess pieces here done so far.
I already had those poured before I made the board, or I would have made them red and black, but I think the red and white will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then these, I'm going to pour white on the bottom. Actually, well, white will be on the top and then red bottoms. So it'll be the opposite of those.
Yep. See if I can do this.
Of course, then I mixed up too much white epoxy and they may all be white. Of course, I keep extra molds handy, so I might have some other stuff I can do with it.
Yippers. Okay, let's see here.
But yeah, epoxy has to be the perfect weather out too, and right now it's what we've got. So I wanted to get stuff poured while we're sitting here.
Videos, Jonesy. Everybody still chit-chatting in the chat. Excuse me.
So my ideas, let me finish this before I pour it over.
Be right back. Need to walk real quick. Okay, we'll see you when you get back.
I got a few names picked out for the birdies. I like Johnny and June, Shrek and Fiona, and Dan and Roseanne. So then, if anybody else has any others, then they can let us know on those. Because I got ideas after that.
Like I said, yeah. Think of some ideas, and when we get the video posted up, then drop them in the comments, and then we'll let the members pick the names. I think, was we going to weed it down to 3 and then let the members
think
pick,
so.
or are we going to let the members vote all together?
We'll see what everybody comes up with and go from there.
Yeah. 5:16 p.m. Central. Yep, that's where we're at. Oh, but yeah, it's been a busy weekend. We did get a smidge of rain yesterday morning while we was over there at the livestock auction, just enough to tease everybody. We was really hoping that we was going to have more by the time we got to the house. There wasn't
The
even a
grass
water
wasn't
puddle.
even wet.
Yeah.
And we wasn't even very far from the house.
Now, driving wise is about 25 minutes or so. Between 25 and 30 minutes just driving time, but it's crow flies, it's not that far. But yeah, it didn't last very long and didn't do a whole lot for us. And we are stupid dry right
There's
now.
not even any point going mushroom hunting because it's way too dry to have any grow.
Trees are getting green though, waiting for the oaks to start turning. Once they turn, then it'll be nice and green around here. About time to get the mower and the weed eater out, start doing yard work.
Okay, so I filled all those, and I have a bunch left that's white, so I'm going to make checkers.
White checkers.
The other ones are black, but I'm not sure I'm happy with those, so I may re-pour those later.
We got 6 inches of rain in 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday here in South Texas. They're calling for more rain, which we were supposed to have gotten some rain today. We was actually really iffy on the live if we was going to be able to do it out here in the shop. Because originally it was supposed to have been raining and storming, and we're out in a metal roof building with no insulation, so
It'd be a little loud.
yeah, we was originally figuring we wound up doing this in the house, but sun's out. There are a few clouds that's moved in, but
Not many.
not many. So, which I think there's supposed to be a chance of rain this evening, or tonight, either late tonight, early in the morning. There's supposed to be a chance. Our flipping farmstead, welcome in.
Hey, that's Dawn. Hi, Dawn.
Hey, y'all just popping in to say hi. We're on the way to the farm to chore. I understand that. Dale, that's for sure. Wish we could get the rain without all the other stuff. We just need a good, solid, slow, steady rain for a couple of days. We don't need the
For a
wind and the
week.
storms.
Yeah, I'm about over the wind. We've got some brush and stuff that needs burnt, but there is no way.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way we can burn any brush right now. Hey, Avid, welcome in.
Hey, Avid.
Yeah, it is so dry right now. Had a guy call the other day wanting to burn off 200 acres. I'm like, hey, let me let you talk to the fire chief, and then y'all discuss it from there before.
Yeah, I had to fill in the jail the other day, which I don't usually work in the jail anymore. And first one to answer the phones, and somebody asked me, "Are we under a burn ban?" And it's like, well, this is the jail, and we tend not to like to burn stuff in here. So let me transfer you to someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna have to pour quick. This epoxy's getting warm.
Uh-oh. Saying no wind, no hell. Yep. Why my screen keep timing out for some reason? Hopefully it's not timing out on your guys' end, but of course it shouldn't.
Hope not.
But yeah, and today, like I said, we got the drill press. So we'll get a video put out on it, and then I'll just do a separate one on the drill press once we get it in. I got to get it in and set up and get a place for it, and I'll do just a little. It's nothing fancy. It's just a little old cheap drill press, but it'll do us for what we need for right now. It's a little bit bigger than
I got carried away.
I got to get the bandsaw I got here a while back, since it's sitting not too far from in. When we first got it brought in and set up, it collected just enough moisture. The table got rusted on it. So the other day I was coming out here to finish tweaking, getting it set up. I got a new bandsaw or a blade for it, and squirted some WD-40 and grabbed Tina's sander and got it off. And I told her to make sure she doesn't sand any wood with it while that WD-40 is on there. So I think
I need to change out the head anyway. So
yeah, so before we take that pad off and sanding paper, or when we get that drill press brought in, I'll hit that up with some WD-40 and then hit it with the sander and get it cleaned up and looking good. And you at least got a drill press. That is true. So it wasn't a complete bust.
Got one, but it's a little bitty tabletop one, and there's lots of times they like to have a little bigger that it just you can't get enough in there.
It's kind of the same way with our little
bandsaw,
Harbor Freight bandsaw that we got, which it's been a good little bandsaw. We're not going to get rid of it because there's little projects that we can use it for, and then that way we can use the bigger bandsaw for resawing, and then I want to get into making some bandsaw boxes. So I was watching a couple of videos on that, and I think that'd be kind of neat to get into doing.
Okay. I gotta
I've been watching for a while, but I was chumping them a supper. Hey, that's fine. We're going to eat supper after we get done here, Lori, and
what's
we
for
gotta
supper?
get some working. Yeah.
Lori's always having good stuff for supper.
Yeah, what are you eating for supper, Lori? we may just have to pop over and.
She's not in popping distance.
I know, dear. It's a joke. I'm not, afraid for a road trip for a good meal.
It's cold up there.
It's hot here.
I like it.
I got a jacket. So, but yeah, it's been, like I said, tomorrow's going to be just getting other stuff done.
Finished up at least.
And relaxing. And then Monday, she just had a bagel.
I don't do those bagel things, but all I got's, we got water or Dr. Pepper. Watch Jason and Tara's, you'll know.
Hey, welcome in.
Hey, Ginger.
Sorry, my brain went to, what happened with the camera? That's weird. Hold on a second, guys. We're having technical difficulties here.
Oh, we're up close now.
Yeah, let me see if I can get this fixed now. Give me just a second here. Yeah, it's just because it's connecting this.
Try to move some of this over to here because I still got a whole bunch,
How much epoxy do you have left?
quite a bit.
Whew, that's warm.
Well, I was trying to read chat and stuff, and I should have
Well,
split
you
it
should
and
have
had two
let me
different
do
colors.
the chat, and you concentrated on that.
Yeah.
And
I made all of it all the same color.
you know, I was able to cook a meal last two ago.
Yeah.
You didn't see me goofing up our dinner.
Wow.
As warm as that is, and
I got something else. I forgot I had a new.
I got epoxy on my fingers.
I don't
This
remember.
is
Try the next one.
try the next one.
There they are. So I got these little molds to make rings, and I haven't tried them yet. We're gonna make white ones.
Yeah, she.
Ooh, I can put the alcohol ink and make swirly colors.
Yeah. You can get it out of there without making a mess.
I'll see if I can
She's
pour.
gonna make a mess.
I always make a mess. Yeah, it just, yeah, I'm gonna make a mess.
Her wooden workbench, I've sanded it down several times. I need to do another sanding on it and refinish it because she's got epoxy spillage all over, and it looks like she just spilled more.
No, I didn't go on the table.
You didn't go on the table?
No, but it's all over the mold, and it's about to drip onto the table.
She always makes a mess. I think what she did is normally always get on her because she never makes enough. So
And then
she
I made too
overcompensated
much.
this time, and she made way too much.
And I'm not gonna get much done because it's thickening up already.
So we're going to wind up with a bucket of plastic.
Hey, remember you said that could be a coaster? The last one we left too much in?
That's going to be a thick coaster.
Hockey puck.
Something. I think it's the wrong material for a hockey puck, though.
Yeah, well,
But
we usually just wing it, so we don't play hockey anyway.
yeah. So anywho, if anybody happens to see that's within a decent driving distance of Southwest Missouri, Northwest Arkansas, Southeast Kansas, or Northeast Oklahoma, and you see a 7, because I am definitely still on the look for a brush hog. What are you making?
Mess.
She's making a mess. Chest piece epoxy, which will look
The opposite of those eventually.
these will be. And then she did some more checker pieces. And she's using white. I'm just using these for little epoxy checker pieces. And right now she's making some epoxy rings.
I'm trying to use up the excess of
Connection loss, reconnecting.
Are we still here?
Yeah, I hope so. We were your connection is a bit iffy. It's popping up saying well, it's right here in the shop. Normally, yeah. We don't normally have two. We are a good little ways from the Wi-Fi router, which I got a Wi-Fi booster. I don't know how the picture quality is for you guys. Hopefully it's decent. I don't know if the Wi-Fi just went goofy on us or if we're having internet issues or just what. So, but yeah, it's a little bit glitchy. I thought it was just us. No,
It's probably us.
it decided just last few minutes just to get a little squirrely. What's going on? Which,
I don't think it's the wind because we
Pixelated.
have fiber optic.
well, like hell, Wi-Fi, and I don't know why we're a bit garbled.
Pixelated.
Garbled. What close to the house over there where the garden is, and it's kind of we like that area because it's still close to the Wi-Fi router, but it's always like I said. Normally it's not this bad, but
Today it is.
Yep.
And I had gloves on, and I'm still sticky.
well, I
I got it on my fingers.
stuff here on finger. It's just finally. But
Yeah, I don't know how well those molds going to work out. That's awful hard to get that in there. Of course, if it was a little thinner, it'd been easier.
freezing. It came from Vita, so I know. Yeah. Well, we got another 30 minutes, and hopefully we can make it through these next 30 minutes, but best we can. And see, what else have we done this week?
I don't know. The 2 auctions, the exotic animals.
Mm-hmm. We was going to go, like I said, we was going to go to the consignment auction. It wasn't the consignment. Which I think. Connection lost freak. I don't know if we're back yet or not. Well, yeah. Tina, just take your finger and rub across your lips. I think there's something on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you got something, a little something right.
There's something on yours. Funny.
Looks a bit
Actually,
green.
it's Dale. Dale's funny.
Don't it, Dale?
Terrible.
I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, you would. I don't have to talk and be loud to make your life miserable.
Are you for me?
Love you, dear.
Love you too.
What'd you jump for?
There ain't no telling, James.
They had monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
albino porcupine,
Camels.
camels, white bison, buffalo, and
White bison.
white bisons.
Hey, LJ Woodworks, welcome in.
Howdy. Let's see. Of course, they had the Highland cattle. They had regular cattle,
Miniature
Herefords.
Yeah. Which
And then they
I was
told
really
us no
interested in those.
videoing or taking pictures or anything.
We was
The shorts.
inside building, and you hear them come across. No recording, no picture taken, please. Here, blink twice.
Poke in the eye. But yeah, they even sold the little harnesses to carry the monkeys. That what did they go for? 3,000. I don't know what all these
Type cattle, and
so,
yeah, they had all kinds
camels,
of.
llamas. Oh gosh, there was so much stuff that it's 2 days long. I'm still going today, so
Yeah, and like I said, I guarantee that a lot of those people was there.
they had reptiles.
Started.
There was absolutely no set.
And yeah, those people in there, they were for nothing.
And I don't think I either. They come to, it wasn't a zoo, so yeah.
And see what all they had. But
yeah,
like
well, I was sidetracked. So I spent watched him do some on the lake. I have one. One of these days, I'm going to learn to use it. Actually, I have two. I still haven't used either one.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was nice to connect with you, and maybe I'll learn something watching him.
There you go. So
if anybody hasn't connected with him, go check him out.
Yeah, Lori's that link in the chat there, so make sure y'all go check him out. And was there a man buffalo?
Couldn't hardly get up to the buffalo to even get a picture of them. So
yeah, they had them kind of in the center section, and yeah, you can't get into it. There was one lady and some other critters. I think that was the only way she was able to get back in there to take.
And she may have worked there. I don't know.
But
there was people.
Had it shut off where you really couldn't see much of anything. We was barely able to see the camels.
Yeah, because Eric's like, look, the camels. He thought we was gonna bring one home.
Put it on the bed in the bed of the truck, and
it wasn't that far. We could have rode him home.
Yeah, I would have rode him home. You could have drove the truck home.
There we go. Now you think of it.
But we didn't stick around long enough. We don't even know how much they went for.
Nope.
And those was probably 4 times the money because there was 4 of them. So I
don't know. We couldn't afford it anyway, not even one. So yeah, them things would probably eat.
We got grass.
We got brush. Him out back, he could eat for days.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe weeks. I don't either. We'd have to ask the Junodes.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, they had all kinds of stuff. I really wish we could have stuck around longer to see, but like I said, you could not get in there. Friends said camels, they were high maintenance.
Eric's high maintenance. One high maintenance is enough.
Wow.
I love you.
I love you too.
Which I'm thinking these birds are we're going to be high maintenance too.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we get that finished tonight or tomorrow, one of the two.
Which they got plenty of room where they're at right now, and they're safe. So that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, don't need no.
Oh, I think the dogs will keep the coons away.
I hope so. That's what they're
dogs
for.
Away is what I'm Fred again.
We connect up.
So I was really hoping we'd be able to feed your pheasants. We got
was some high protein chicken feed, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't chicken feed. It was
all flock.
All flock.
Something.
And it had pheasants listed on there. We got it over at the feed store there at Knoll. We were sitting there going around, and my husband owned it. We went looking through all their feed and everything that they had, and that was the one that had pheasants listed on it. So we got that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, which we still got. With the, do a couple bit of double check and we feed them, but we got enough
for a little bit.
Yeah. So I don't think, no, it's in your car. I was going to see if I could show it. I might take a picture of it and send it to you after we get down with the live Dale so you can see.
Ever.
What are you doing?
I was trying to poke that down in there, but it ain't gonna go. It's too thick already.
So, but hopefully that, like I said, it had chickens, turkey, pheasants,
Quail, game bird.
quail. Okay, we've been quail, game bird. So, but yeah,
We
it's.
may have to look for some of that.
I don't
Which-
remember what the protein it had on there.
I just know it was high protein.
Yeah. So, but hopefully, like I said, they're yearlings right now. So hopefully we can get, once we get things in the pen, you're getting some more and make some of our money back. Yeah, when you go to auction, pay better attention. Which, like I said,
Yep.
read. Yeah, and like I said, Tina's
Feed.
feed.
Game bird feed. So remember, quail, game bird feed.
Okay, that
I'll
makes
tell
sense.
you to remember because you know.
Yeah, you can always come back to that and read the chat. Silly talk to text.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been trouble.
Text.
When you're driving, and
I don't text while I drive.
I don't either. That's why you have talk to text. It'll talk to you, and you can talk back. Which there's only a few that'll go through when I'm driving. Most of it's set.
When I'm driving, I goes down, hair slapping me in the face.
She comes pulling in the driveway when she gets home. You think a teenager's pulling in as loud as the music is.
If it's too loud, you're too old. Just say it. I got good speakers in my car.
You got the Live 360, and I'll get the notification.
Stop mumbling, Dale.
I'll get the notification that Tina's arrived right here and the thumping of her music pulling in. I was like, yep, she is home.
That says I'm coming down the hill.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
You don't understand my redneck.
Yeah, somebody would get rich if they can come up with a redneck hillbilly version of Siri or Google, whatever. You'd make a killing.
I'd use it.
So it needs to be able to speak in redneck and hill. Turn down your music key.
No way. He was still in school. She'd go to turn it down before we play. You're embarrassed because your mommy's got her music too loud. She's like, Mom. I thought it was funny. She didn't see the humor in it.
That's just where you reach over here.
I
Crank
did.
the music back
I
up
did.
real loud.
About every day. You have to turn it up that loud because you drive a Dodge. Wow. It's got a Hemi. Of course it's loud.
That's about the only thing on the farm louder than her. Tractor's a close second.
Nobody says they can't hear me.
Nope. Years ago, like once a year, late fall, early winter, she'd lose her voice for about a week. And that was the most peaceful time ever. It's like, oh, my ears could relax.
Good thing I love you. Oh my goodness.
But now, ever since she's gotten her tonsils taken out, she don't lose her voice no more. So it's like, then you get earplugs.
minutes.
There we go. Danger, danger. All right. I don't know what's going on, guys. Between the camera, Eric, stop digging. Hey, right now I'm not digging too much. Broke the auger last night.
Yeah, they broke the auger too. So that ought to be fun.
Dang rocks. I gotta go back to Harbor Freight and get it. So one of these days I need to go out there, do a little digging, and have somebody real close up with the camera and show why it's so hard digging down here and why we don't have basements most of the time.
Yeah.
Most people don't have basements unless you're really rich. Hey, we can actually see you now.
Wonder what happened. Why is it different?
We're closer.
Oh, gotcha. Hey.
But yeah, it's because we was having to dig one post, and the bad thing is on for the pin, I just need to do one post so I can put a gate in, and that was we got like 6 inches down and hit a rock and
I look up and the auger bit's still in the ground, and they're going, "What?"
So it's a little pixelated, but not nearly as bad. Well, hopefully it'll hold out. Except we're only going to stay on till 6.
I can't even get in there.
And that's because I don't know why. But
there we go. Maybe.
Because we got stuff we need to do after. Plus, we need to get Tina. You're so pretty. That's same thing as saying bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Bill's just rotten.
Brother from another mother.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah, got about 6 inches down. The auger bit broke. I was hoping the shear pin just broke because I could have fixed that real easy with 16 penny nail, but oh no, it had to been the shaft itself that busted. So,
yep.
But yeah, hopefully we can get that replaced, which I don't have any more holes right now that I need to dig, I don't think.
Knock on wood.
Except for the holes in my head. Sitting there looking outside what all we got going on and doing, and yeah, I think I'm good for the auger for a little bit anyways.
I just wish the wind would stop and we can get that pile of limbs and get them burnt. So I can get the playground all nice and like a golf course again.
Yep, and we got some other cleanup and stuff that we need to get done, and yeah, definitely time to be outside and get lots of stuff done, and that's why we can't have nice things. Exactly. So, but shoot, it's been glad we're out of the cold. So I was looking at the weather. I think Monday is supposed to be like a high of 58. I'm like,
ew.
70s, 80 today. I think upper 70s tomorrow. 58
right
Monday,
now.
and then back up in the 70s on Tuesday. It's like, just what?
You never know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Is that a honeybee?
Mm-hmm. But hopefully we get some rain within those few days because we really, really need the rain. And then I can mow
the
and
wind to quit, because if we get any rain and the wind keeps on, it just blow dries it.
Mm-hmm. Then I get a brush hog, then I can do some brush hogging too. I'll be cutting all summer.
You can go out there on the tractor all day. You won't have to hear me.
Yep. I'd still hear you out here out on the back 40. I'll be like, what, am I, brush hog break or something?
So, well.
We got about 10 minutes left, and then so tonight Johnny and Christine should be on at 8, I believe. No mowing. That is a bad word. I don't actually mind mowing. It's the weed eating I absolutely despise.
I like mowing, and he growls at me for mowing. You're gonna break my mower.
Well, I got a slow leak on the one tire, and she never puts air in it
Well,
before
fix
she
the
goes out.
leak.
Put air in it before you go mow.
Fix the leak. I won't have to.
It was low 60s in the past 2 days. Now it's pouring rain and 33. Yeesh.
Oh, I'd like to have some rain though. But yeah,
But not 33
not
degrees.
33. No.
No, the temperature it is right now. And then if we had some rain, it'd be perfect.
Without the wind.
Without the wind and all the other garbage that we get around here. So, which, yeah, we was watching, was it Ryan Hall before we came out here to get set up. And looks like the bad stuff's going to be just to the east of us. So we should be fine on that. I just hope we get some rain. Well, he kind of has a point. I just cut my grass for the second time this year.
We ain't had enough rain for it to grow.
There's a few spots I need to weed
A
eat.
few,
But
yeah.
Neighbors just glaring at me. You know, it's always funny that first time I get on the mower and mow for the first time in the season, it just, I don't know, it just feels weird for whatever reason. And I don't have neighbors, but yeah, it still just kind of feels weird. And then after that, it's like, get on it, get done, and move on to something else.
Yep.
I pray you guys get some rain soon. I appreciate that.
Everybody's needing it.
Yeah, I know from all the way up by where Dale and Nana are, all the way down to,
Everywhere.
yeah. So, but I think with the way the connection's been going and everything else, I think we're going to go ahead and just wrap it up here. And
I've made all the mess I can make
she's
tonight.
made a heck of a mess already, and now she's got a bowl full of goop.
It's pretty if I had something to do with it, but it ain't. It's too thick now. Yeah. Not gonna make nothing. Well, make a pretty mess.
Yeah. Well, you know, if we had a way of getting it out of there without any problems, then we could just cut it in half and we have a couple coasters. But it's not going to work with the stick in the middle of it. But I don't know how we're going to get it out without the stick.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get that chunk out with the stick anyway. So
a little
we'll take
early
the
to be
stick
cutting
out.
grass. I'm in which we're here in Southwest Missouri, and our grass is finally getting a green tinge to it. It's not right now.
But it is starting to be pretty green.
Normally by now, though, we're getting the clover's really growing. And I'm having to cut just to knock down the clover because it's usually really thick in a lot of spots, and it's not even growing right now because it's so dry. I got a few up around next to the house and stuff like that. Like I've got maybe 10 minutes worth of weed eating to do, if that. And that's about it. There's probably a couple places I probably could hit with the mower, but it's not even worth firing the mower up for at this time. So until we get some more rain,
Yep.
I think I'll just probably one on my to-do list, probably Wednesday, Thursday on my next days off, is just knock down what I can't need to with the weed eater and call it a day until we get some good rain and grass starts growing. So, but it's getting there. It won't be long and we'll be out mowing all the time. Is that near Branson? We are about
Almost right at 100 miles west of Branson.
Yeah, we are.
If you get to Oklahoma, you went too far.
Where our house is, we're about a half mile north of the Arkansas line and about 30 minutes west or east of the Oklahoma line. So Branson's a little closer to the central south part of the state. It takes us about
Cassville, Stone County, Taney County.
Yeah, it takes us a couple hours to get over there, and that's just because the roads are all worse than a roller coaster. Oh, I need to get outside and check for dandelions before they start budding.
Yep.
Yep, it's getting to be that time. So
I don't see a whole lot of dandelions.
No, I've been watching. Like I said, clover. Right now, the clover, your tulips are.
Oh, my tulips are big and pretty.
Yeah, she's got some really nice tulips. I got some clover growing up here next to the shop that I need to weed eat, and then there's some clover over next to the house I need to weed eat. Like I said, it's about maybe 10, 15 minutes max of 5 minutes, Eric and Tina. Yep.
We've
It's
made
time
it
to go to
without
dig, time
total
to eat.
disconnection. So hopefully, though, on his next weekend off, we can get back to finishing on the greenhouse, which it's gonna be nice and hot. There's not gonna be need, but we still need to get the greenhouse finished. And
Yeah, that was
we can
actually
have
our
it.
original plan to finish working on this weekend, but with the 2 auctions
And the birds.
and the birds, they kind of sidelined the greenhouse.
But we'll get it finished. I'm gonna keep
So-
after him.
I didn't realize I was over here hiding.
Thought you was scared of me.
But yeah, so we'll work on that here in a couple weeks on my next weekend off. And the bad thing is, Jamie had this weekend off too, and
He helped a lot though with last night. 'Cause
yeah, I
we
know. But
had to run back to the store for more tools and with screws and nails and different things, and we got back and they had it halfway finished.
connection is getting better all the time, guys. Yeah, it's great.
When it's time to go.
Time to go, and connection's getting crappy on us, or getting better for us.
There we go.
So yeah, he did quite a bit. Him and Jessica got quite a bit done by the time we got back from the store.
And he caught the bird.
And he caught the bird. Sacrificed himself for the bird.
I seen him just lunge for it. And oh my gosh. And the bird lived, Jamie lived, and we got the bird back in the pen.
Yep. And the dog went hungry because he didn't get the bird.
You gave him a taco, didn't you?
Yep.
He got rewarded.
For not eating the bird.
Not eating the bird.
So, but anywho.
Turned out to be a good bird dog, huh?
Yeah.
Still, it was, yeah. I'll have to make that into a short once we get the actual video out, but because I don't think I'm going to put that part in the video, but I'll make a short of it. I couldn't believe Jessica got it recorded. She
Hey, backyard trucker.
threw the lunging for the bird. It was still,
Yeah.
it was hilarious.
Thank you everyone for being here today, and please continue to support the channel. Thank you, Jovita.
Thank you, Ovita.
So,
And thanks to all our members.
thank you all for
Thank
joining
you all
us.
for coming in and joining us to listen to us
Ramble for an
about
hour.
Be goofy. That's what I do best.
Talking about the auctions and the birds and the drill press and watching you make a mess with your goop.
Hey, but then I'll get to finish my chess pieces, and I got the chess board finished, but we're gonna make a walnut case for the board. So that's where you come in.
That was the other project.
I
we're
don't
supposed to
measure
start
and
working this
cut so
weekend.
well. I like to just, cut and make pretty designs. Eric likes everything to be perfect. So he's going to do that part, and then I'll do the sanding and finishing and stuff like that, unless you want to.
Yep. So, but yeah. So guys, thanks again. Everybody keep your eye out for the video with them birds, and keep we got male and
As long as I can
female.
get it edited.
Get your names, think of some couple names for male and female pair, and leave your comments on that one, and then we'll let the members decide what the names are going to be. So, thanks
Yep.
you guys watching. Stick around and see what we get into next time.
Always into something.